How's everybody doing today? It is Friday. You're muted, Ruff.
Muted. Sorry, I got so excited there. You did it last week and I laughed. You sounded just like Jester. All right. Welcome.
Alrighty then.
I gotta come up with a new intro, I guess.
Yeah, no, sorry. Go ahead. Take two.
No, so how? You know what? It's been a long week for me. Life has gotten in the way. I was hoping to do a lot of live streams, or at least a couple. I've got 0 in this week. Life just got in the way, but I made sure I had my time so I can beat Ruff up again because he beat me last week. So
you've got a good chance of doing that because again, it's been a bit of a terrible week for me time wise. I did a little bit of videoing for Point Blank. I've had a little faff around with Mr. President, but I thought today I'm going to read the rules for this, so I'm a little bit more aware. But no chance. So you got your work cut out, gentlemen.
Oh, you'll get back into it and going through and looking at the mortar rules will be good. Nerd, I hope you took your Xanax today and you're ready to go.
He's one. So we're so big, you see, that it's ending up on his other channel, his woodworky channel.
Oh, gee.
That's his woodworky channel, I think.
Oh, that's funny.
We're so big, we're huge. Yep. We get there.
Yep, we're getting pretty good. So, but it is Tactical Friday. So Tactical Friday with Ruff. Really. Yeah, it'll be fun. And of course, we have our Jedi Master who's trying to train us. I think he's got some tough.
Good luck.
Yeah. he's got some tough pupils in this case.
Thick is the word. Bit dense.
Oh, I don't think so. You guys have it down.
Yeah, right.
And I think we should change the name of the show for Fridays in for gesture's sake and call it Two Dice in the Box.
Two what?
Two dice in the box. Dice in the box. Dice in the box.
Dice in the box. Sorry. Two dice in the box.
The dice is in the box.
What's the box? Mind. No, sorry.
Yeah.
Is that an American term?
That didn't go over well.
No, it's me. Don't worry, it's me. Tony laughed.
He complains about companies putting dice in the game boxes.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I like that. 2 dice in a box. I like that. Now I get it. I get it. Got it.
Nice one. I love dice. I love getting me dice.
I do too.
I don't have a whole bag full of them.
Well, I got quite a few, and I bought like a set of 12 yellow ones, 12 blue ones, D6s. So I've got plenty of dice. But I go, oh, I haven't got that colour, or that'd be handy for this other game because that wants a blue D10. History Maker baseball requires a blue D10. So I don't mind them at all. So I've been watching too much baseball games, things trying to.
Yeah, we've actually got Ruff.
Can't believe it. He's a baseball fan.
Yeah, I don't know who these guys are. I don't know. I can't get any of the games, but one day I'll get one. It's on my bucket list to get History Maker baseball. I look at that. It looks like a war game. All the charts and the flip book. It's got another flip book in it. So, it looks good. But I haven't got a clue. Anyway. Camp's in as well. Hiya, Camp.
Yep. Camp's in. So we've got some people wanting to watch this. So we are doing scenario 4, which is called Chance Encounter. So real quick, I'm going to read over the thing here, the kind of mission, exactly what happened, and then we'll get from there. So if everybody wants to get their boxes out and follow along, you can. If not, you can listen to my annoying voice while I read this. So July 1944. Hey, we're in July.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. Right.
Okay, July 1944. Allied air power has made movement in bringing supplies from the German armies in Normandy at nighttime. By mid-June 1944, the 3rd Fallschirmjäger Division had finally received a major portion of their combat units. After a brief respite, where the 3rd FJ had not been heavily engaged and almost at full strength, they settled into their defensive positions to the east of St. Lo, France. I probably mispronounced Lo. because it's probably something else. I know the Frank. Reports from the beleaguered 352nd Infantry Division had a filtered back to that the American 29th Infantry Division was upon them, consolidating their forces. In early July, the German Fallschirmjägers began sending out patrols to patrol the American lines. Mission objective: the mission ends at the end of any game turn. A player controls 5 of the 7 mission objective points. Now, I should probably pull up the map here. So we've got it. So anywhere there's green hexagons, those are the mission points. So there's 7. So 1,
Now-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these
No,
right
the ones in the woods are the entire woods hexes. So I'm going to move this one to the far bottom right around. It's all of these are considered the mission objective. So if you have one unit in any of these, you control this
the
objective.
entire. Okay, got it.
Right.
Or
But the buildings are different. You have to control that hex.
Yes.
There's 3 of them, right? There's one up here, and then there's 2 down in the middle bottom.
Yeah, gotcha.
okay.
Individual buildings.
Okay.
It's a good
Or
job
the
you're here,
player-
Mike. It's a good job you're here. Tony would have steered us, give us a bum steer.
That I did not know that because it's not. Well, I might have been in here eventually, but we'll see. Oh,
I
there it
think
is.
it-
Yeah.
I
see
think it's down in the special rules. I think.
Yeah, it's down in the special rules. Also,
Hi,
not
Fred.
missions.
Didn't see you there.
Game tracks. There we go. Let's see here. Let's see. So, or they exceed the casualty differential limit, or the time lapse is greater than 32. The differential is 2 each.
And we won't place those until you find out who is what side.
Okay. Gotcha. Yep. Okay. And we have Able Company, supported by 1 MG and 160 millimeter mortar section. And then we have the German 1st Infantry KP, supported by 1 8-centimeter section, but no machine gun.
Yep.
Initiative
18
DRM.
19 steps.
There is no DRM. So, Ruff, you don't get the +2 like you did last time. Okay. So we got to. So the player's role for the initiative prior to setup. The player losing the initiative has the choice of either nationality of his force or his friendly board edge. Okay.
Yep.
The player winning the
So
initiative
each
is... Go ahead. Okay.
So each
the
of
winner...
you should roll a die, and just go ahead and do that right now.
Yep. So we'll roll 1d10, Ruff. I got a 7. You got a 9. So Ruff, you get it. And I think you're still you might have muted yourself, Ruff.
Sorry, yeah, I do that because noise.
You start hacking or gotcha.
Yeah, start blowing off and all that.
Okay, so you get to choose either the nationality or the friendly board edge.
The
I'm gonna
board
play
edge are the left and right.
Oh, we're coming on. Because on
So
on the sheet here, it's got the map going up and down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. It's just well, if you look, they have the north up here on J1.
Yeah.
It's pointing to that top spot, and the numbers down at the bottom down here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it thinking, it's left and right like it was last time, but it's not. No, it's top and bottom this time, is it?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or left and right, as this map is now confusingly round the wrong way.
Yes.
Come on, guys. This is me. So I'm very easily confused.
Don't be confused. It's left and right. You can either have your choice of board edge or your nationality.
See, the right-hand side looks the better because you've got them houses. There's a lot of clear on the left-hand side.
The
right,
the Germans have a mortar section. The Americans have a mortar section and a machine gun. The Germans have no machine gun.
Well, I think the right-hand side is the better side to come on.
Are you choosing
So you're gonna-
side or are you
I don't
choosing?
know yet. I don't know. I'm going to choose the side. I'm coming on the right-hand side,
Okay, so you're coming on from the 13 side.
where the number 9
Yep.
is. Yeah.
Okay, so
What are you going to be?
let's see here. The winner of the initiative is considered the attacker and goes first. And has his choice of the either. So I am going to go with I'm going to be the Americans this time.
What do you mean
so-
this time? You're always the Yankee Doodles.
No, I was Americans last time. Oh, I'm still going to be the
No,
Americans.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. See, I don't mind. People get the ump, yeah? I don't mind playing the Germans. I'm playing,
Oh, I don't either.
yeah.
But
Or
But I like the-
Japanese or
I
whatever.
like
just, you know, you're playing a game, and it's
So the first, who's the attacker again?
I'm the attacker.
The person who won, who chose players, the attacker.
It says the player winning the initiative is considered the attacker. So I won the
Okay.
initiative. Oh no, Ruff, you won the initiative.
yeah. I've
okay.
got
Right.
an Oh
That's-
God, I hate going
that's what-
first. All right,
That's why you confused me. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
my fault. My bad on that
that's
one.
all right. That's all right. I might
Once
have to mute
determined-
because I'm sorry. I might have to mute because Mrs. Ruff and the boy have gone out to get some stuff, including my beers. Hold on.
Oh, got to get the beer. Once determined, both players set up their sword forces simultaneously, and the first 4 road hexes from their friendly board edge off the map. If necessary, a maximum of 4 steps of non-vehicular combat units will be placed on the single side. So let's go ahead and get things set up.
Yep.
Nerd, I'm excited about seeing the Brits one because then then we can set it up so Ruff plays the Brits and then I can play the Germans or the Japanese depending. So
Is that the airborne one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruff's
Yeah, Ruff.
pub is about to open.
You're darn right. You're darn right.
Okay, so we set up by the way, so you can do you remember? Oh, so let's switch sides.
How do we?
So we
hold on,
have the
let me do
right
that.
side. The 3 flags up at the top. So oh, you already did that, Ruff?
No, I click. Oh, click the flag. Yeah.
There we go. I switched to Allied. Oh, see where the 3 flags are up on top?
Yeah.
Click on that and then choose Axis.
3 flags. You mean the actual? No, where are we? 3 flags at the top.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4 over, right underneath the help button.
No, I've got like a sort of Wi-Fi thing.
Go to the next one.
That's like flags. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 3 flags.
I gotcha. Axis. Okay. I'm
Okay,
looking at
so-
the blooming flags and things.
Okay, so you're the Axis. So we'll put your little border people over here. And
No,
then-
they will actually go on the other track here. So let me do that.
okay.
So if you look at the game track, there is a
Uh,
place for mortar support, and it's already in here.
Oh, they're already. That's where they are. Okay, cool. Never
They're-
mind
they're
then.
in here, but they're not supposed to be down here because I don't think they're available to us yet.
right.
I'm gonna move them up, and
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that. That might be with. Yeah,
They're,
that,
they're not
I think-
available.
I
They're not
think
available yet.
I think they're the special. You guys can delete the ones you have on the
okay. Yeah.
on the board.
Oh.
Oh, I know why they. Yeah, you're not going to be able to even roll for those until like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just read that.
Okay. So here we go.
So you guys want to set up, you can be 4 hexes deep. Now, there is a special rule that you want to know about. It's number 3. During the first game turn, units on the road hexes at the time of activation or reaction can conduct a limited reaction So
Where are
in
you
other
reading
words,
Mike, where are you reading that? On the not with the cameras up. On the sheet.
on the actual mission card,
Mission book. On the card, I've got number 3, road bonus is not allowed.
I've got the same thing.
I'm in the living rules.
Yeah, you mean the playbook?
No, I downloaded the missions from the GMT site.
Oh, so I thought we
And
had the most up-to-date rules and nonsense. 2.1.
No, 3.0 is the newest.
Oh, come on, guys. Get a grip, you guys. This every time a box comes out, they change the rules.
iPad, rough iPad.
No, I ain't got an iPad.
No.
I expect no. See, don't start me off. I'm going to end up like Jester going on about plastic bags and dice.
Yep,
So.
Yep. Here we go. Rant
So
alert.
counter and mission errata. Okay, let me see. Is that on?
So what? I've got to print them off.
So basically, it's probably somewhere else on yours, but it says during the first game turn. Do you have that in yours? Because this is
No.
it's number 3 on mine. During the first game turn, units on the road hex at the time of activation or reaction can conduct a limited reaction. So in other words, they're restricting you what you can do on the first turn while you're on the road. So you just can't go running off and grabbing all the good stuff as fast as you can.
So
basically,
the road bonus is still not allowed?
And road bonuses are not allowed.
That's all we've got.
That's number 4 on my setup sheet.
Oh, aren't you lucky? I've just bought the brand new reprint and it's out of date already.
Yep, go to the website and download the latest.
I can understand now why Jester gets a little bit miffy. I can.
This game has got a lot of that. Mike is always like improving and making living rules available.
I'll tell you what, if Mike, who's a lovely chap, had to print and send out the errata date of the errata bits and pieces to every person that bought this, he would make sure he'd only do it once.
Yeah, you're right. Sure. But that's why it's all available for free download on the website, right? I mean, you can easily just download it into a PDF and have it on your computer. As you're playing, you could bring it up.
I want the stuff in the box. What I've got to do is then do what I've done with
you can
write it on there.
You can play it out of the box. It still works. I mean, if you guys want to play it with the copies that you have, go for it.
We're mission 4, nerd. He's asking which mission. We're mission 4, which is chance encounter.
Yeah. It's gone quiet.
Yeah, I'm looking it up because I can't even find the missions anywhere on the website.
Let me look, see if I can get you in the right direction.
Sorry, I'm being dense. Where are the roads on this?
It's a path. I mean, it's right there in the yellow.
Oh, I see this faded thing across the middle there. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, so I get 1 machine gun. Okay, and then we'll just take all of these. Okay. All right. Okay.
Thanks, nerd.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, a little bit infuriating, just a little bit, if you could see that from a customer's point of view, maybe, or maybe it's just me.
So free material. Scroll down to see free material.
I'm going to get.
Yep.
I think I need a beer. Hold on.
You have missions. Well, that's 23, 24.
Yep. And then 25 freebie, and then hidden setups.
Let me look at a different one. Let me look at Airborne.
Are there any other changes that I need to be aware of on this play sheet? Is it just that one that was changed?
I think so.
Okay,
Go to the Airborne
Oh,
site.
the air.
Go to
Okay, that's what-
Airborne site, and it says Living Missions, September 2022.
Okay. Last Hunter Jordan Airborne. There we go.
Try that one.
Okay. Let's see.
And then
Living
you have-
rules, living missions. There we go. Okay.
And then you have like the series rule book. That's May of 2023.
Yeah, I've got that one uploaded or had it.
Okay.
Okay. Mission 14. No, why does it go to mission 14? 13,
So-
14.
Okay, so it doesn't have the first ones.
Well, it's not in order because
Mike, apart from this sort of thing, is there any major differences in the rules? Or is it just more clarifications?
It's just more clarifications for the most part. And then they keep adding like all the Russian stuff is in the new rule book. Right? It's not in your rule book, but in the living rule book they added all the Russian stuff, and all the Japanese stuff is all in one rule book.
Right.
Do you see
yeah,
it,
it's weird
Tony?
because I pull up the errata. No, because I pull up the errata and it says MSR3 instead of MSR4, but there's none of that.
Well, where did I find these? I found these somewhere. Let me go back and look at this one.
Well, I'm sorry,
Living-
guys, about the chat. I'll just talk to the chat. You get that down. I'm sorry, guys, about this.
Yeah,
But,
I would move on. Either play with it or play without it. Either way, it just
And
no
if you're
big deal.
still here and you haven't done so already, Tony would be grateful if you would smash that like button for him,
I
so he knows
wonder
he doesn't
if
get upset then.
I appreciate it, Ralph. I appreciate it. Interesting. Yeah, because I can't find that anywhere. So, but no, Ruff, we need to set up anyways. So, so you obviously are going to be setting up on. So, do you remember where to pull your units from?
Is that the little flag?
No, it's 2 over. It's the
It's the actual
Yep.
what they put on the tanks and aircraft. That thing.
Yep.
Right. So what do we need? We need. Now you're gonna have to help me out here. I'm not sure. We got.
I don't think you need. So all you need is just what's listed there. You don't need anything special. So like I had to pull a machine gun, but you don't have to pull anything like that.
What about leaders?
It's all there. They should be on the top there for you.
Yeah. Do I have to put them all in the cup or put them in separate?
No. They go with that particular squad. The only thing that you have to put in the cup generally is the machine gun, and you don't have one, so you don't have to worry about that.
I'll just bring everything out to the side. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we can set up. What is it? Once determined, both players can set up in the first 4 road hexes from their FBE edge off the map if necessary. Okay. So 1, and I'm obviously the half hexes on the end. Oh, they probably do count. They're just 0 hexes.
It's normally the other ends, isn't it, that don't count?
Yeah.
The friendly edges tend to count. The ones on the other edges tend to be out of bounds. The half.
But I don't see that as a scenario rule in this case. So, like on that first mission, that's actually
oh god, don't say that. They'll do another update.
No.
I'm being facetious. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it's not in the special mission rules. So half hexes do count in this
Okay.
case
Okay.
on all sides. At least that's what I'm sticking to.
Yeah, well, it says on mission 3, if you look up, half hexes on the east and west board edges are
Yep.
not in place, so it will tell you, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 4 steps are max in each hex, and
which is two units.
2 units. And remember, the leader is not a unit.
But the machine gun is a half.
Yes.
Is 1 step.
So what we got here? They're all the same. All my units. Oh no, there's yeah, they're all the same. Yeah. So, oh yeah, it's coming. It's sort of coming back to me now. Sort of.
It's all coming back to
Now, if I set up 4 hexes in, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've got a hex on.
It's on the road hex. On the road hexes. So you could do F13, F12, F11, and G11.
Right.
Those are the 4 hexes you can set up.
Just for the Germans.
Well, yeah, those just for the Germans. The Americans have to set up in like E0, E1, E2, F2, and F3 or F0. It's got to follow the road.
This is a bit bonkers that this is a head-on thing, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. We're going to get pretty close. But if you
And
look
then
at the
we're gonna
ranges,
scatter.
well, yeah, that's the whole idea. That, I mean, they come up on each other and then they don't realize it. So.
And then a lot of swear words are exchanged and they run for cover.
Exactly.
Oh, geez. Right.
And you can pull them from off board too. So you'll probably have to pull some of them from off board.
What do you mean off board?
So they're coming in. So because you can only set up basically two squads per hex.
Yeah.
So you're going to run out of hexes. So you see how I have mine kind of off the board?
Oh, like in a queue. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I should just use the word queue, you know? I need a beer this morning. Or this afternoon.
I always need a beer playing this.
Upstairs.
Oh, what have I done? Oh God, hold on. That's that, isn't it? That's it, right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 1 there and
Did you ever find that mic, by the way?
I have not found it. I have no idea where I found it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send it to you.
I'll probably just write on them rather than print them off or use.
Sent.
Okay.
Do you want to send them to me, Mike? Is there lots of them that are different?
I don't know. That's a good question. What is well, how did your email start?
Have a guess. Rough Swordsman at Gmail.
Let's see if that comes up. There it is.
Rough Swordsman at Gmail. You should have it because of the.
I do.
Yeah.
And sent. It's on the way to you.
Thank you. And I can check them over and make any little written adjustments on them. That's what I tend to do rather than print them off again. It's only me that sees them anyway.
Well, here's the interesting thing is that these are from 2019 and the missions we have are from 2020.
Well, I've got the 2021.
Yep.
Well,
Make sure
maybe they got rid of that.
because we have the more up to date ones. So these are
Yeah.
from 2019. Yeah. So ours are right this time. So
Interesting.
Oh, so the ones we got aren't the ones that Mike's using.
that's he has the September 2019, and
these are
we have the
2020. So I assume
Yep.
these are the up-to-date ones, the ones
Yep.
we've physically got. So we
Yep.
don't need.
Yep.
Great. But why is the
So-
Living Rules? Oh, right. I'll wait for the Living Rules to come out with the new Russian
Yeah.
one.
I'll
that's
get
what I'll do.
those.
That's not so bad. then.
It's because I'm looking forward to that. That's pretty cool though. I'm looking forward to the British one though. That one's that
Have you
one's
not
got
got
me
that,
interested.
Tony?
What?
Have you not got that?
Oh, that one's not out yet. That's playtesting.
Which one? The British one?
The British one, yeah.
Well, the airborne one.
No, this is a new one.
Because the airborne one's Brits, isn't it?
You're getting confused with Fields of Fire Airborne, probably.
No, what's the airborne over Europe then?
That's
Oh, Airborne over Europe's not Brits. That's
Oh, I want a
That's-
refund.
no, that's what Nerd was talking about. He's playtesting the one with the Brits.
Oh,
in it
because
now.
I'm thinking
Right.
airborne over Europe has the Brits in it for maybe Arnhem or something, but no, it's just the Americans again. Oh, in which
the Ar-
case, yeah.
the Arnhem Brits is going to be Fields of Fire.
I've
what I'm thinking.
got that one. I've got that one on pre-order. I'm
Yeah,
looking
I
forward
didn't
to that.
realize they were bringing. I didn't realize that the airborne over Europe last 100 yards didn't have Brits in it. That's how much I look at the box.
Actually,
And,
I think it does have a couple of British units in it. I think one of the scenarios has some Brits in it, if I'm not mistaken.
Because I seem to, that's good. Because I seem to remember someone doing something with the Brits.
I
That's
could have
cool.
sworn.
There's a new.
Okay, let's go.
new
Let's
one
go.
coming
So,
out. Right.
Ruff, you're
Sorry.
set up, right?
Well, as best as I can.
Okay. I think it's one of those things. I don't think there is a good way or not to set this up. It's just we're gonna start meeting.
Well, the thing
Pretty
is,
quickly.
both sides are walking along. It's a nice day. They're whistling, they're singing songs, laughing and joking.
Middle of July, it's
they
probably
come
pretty
around the
comfortable.
corner and they go, "Oh,
Okay, special mission rules. Mortar support is not available for either player at start. Players may conduct mortar recoveries or mortar recovery die rolls on the mortar fire adjustment phase of any game turn following when the time lapse is greater than or equal to 10 minutes. So we don't need to do anything with mortars until 10 minutes. The
Right.
German mortar recovers on a die roll of less than or equal to 2. The American mortar recovers on a die roll less than or equal to 4. Mortar fire extensions are not allowed. Me and Mike's talked about that real quick. Oh, yeah. Camp says both sides are looking for the beer hall.
I'll just tell you now that Ye Olde Rough Tavern is open. Cheers, everyone."
Yeah. Cheers. Each rural building is worth on 1 MOP for a total of 3 building hexes, and each grove, continuous woods fire, is worth 1 MOP for a total of 4 groves. The last player to occupy a rural building hex or an uncontested grove or woods has control of the rural building hex or grove. Okay.
And the road bonus is not allowed.
And road bonus is not allowed.
I
Player
was just going to say, I assume the mortar thing makes sense because you haven't got the mortars unpacked. You're walking along a road singing and laughing and joking.
Yeah. That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. The British will
not
be an
right.
add-on.
No, we're always a bloody add-on, aren't we?
Okay.
Right.
So we have.
you were saying the victory levels, the player controlling 5 of the 7 possible mission
Victory
thingy points
operation
within the time
points,
it
yes.
wins. Right.
Mission objective points. Yes.
Yes.
So in each grove, group of continuous wood hex forest or hexes. Okay, that's what you were talking about earlier, Mike. With the forest, is it's all one group.
Yep.
Okay, so Ruff, you have the initiative. So we've got everything set up. We are ready to go. And we only have one platoon.
So it should be a nice, if I can remember things.
Oh
and
no,
Mike
no, no,
helps
no.
me out.
We've got three platoons.
Two.
Sorry,
I've-
we have.
I've got
You
two.
have two.
No,
No,
I've
you
got
got
three.
three.
I've got
Yep.
three. Yeah, one,
We
two,
both
and
got
three.
three. Yep.
Sorry, they're companies, aren't they?
Yes, you each have one company and
Yep.
3 platoons.
Three platoons. Okay, so Ruff, since you have the initiative, you need to roll on the coordination table.
Right. So we've come round the corner, and the ones in front have gone Scheiße! And seen these chaps coming up. And where's the? Why can't I find the blooming?
It's on the game track.
Oh, that's the only blooming thing I didn't get out because I didn't think I'd need it. Hold on.
Well, it's right in your module.
Yeah,
Feedback.
it's also in the module.
No, I like physical. As
Okay, you're not Olivia Newton-John. So
no
that's
Olivia
not
New.
good.
No, we called her Olivia Neutron Bomb. But anyway,
Not even your best day.
no, shut up. Right, here we go. I'm rolling a die. Let's move that up because it's a little bit thingy. And
6. So each of your platoons activate individually.
right. So again, I suppose the advantage of activating all the platoons at once is you don't get a chance to react until you've seen what everything's done. Is that right?
Yep.
So I think we've come around the corner here and gone, oh, the one's in front. So we're activating platoon 1.
Okay.
Now, what's the movement? Activation is 3 movement, isn't it?
You either have 3 movement points or 2 hexes.
Oh, what's the? Yeah, this is it. This is what I can never remember.
Movement point and a half to go through the woods.
That's what I was looking up. Yes.
Point and a half to go through the woods. One movement point to go through buildings. That's all you got to know in this one. Point and a half or 1. So moving through the woods, you're only going to get to go 2. Out in the open, you can go 3, basically.
So I could. Sorry, if it's one, I can move 3 or 2
You can
hexes.
move. You
3
can,
movement points.
Yes,
Or 2
3
hexes.
movement points or 2 hexes.
Right. So we'll go 1, 2 then. And now mortars.
Okay, so mortars.
I know. Just want to know. I know we can't do any yet, but
Yep,
if you're
I'm
in
gonna give
woods-
you. I'm gonna give you the quick rundown of mortars. Okay, they use the red hit modifiers counters when you place them. The way that mortars work is you have to first activate them. If you look at the game, you'll click on the little button that says game tracks.
Yeah.
You will notice that your mortars are in the pending box,
You
right?
got
Because
that You got that up, Tony.
Yep.
Right.
because in the special rules, right, it said that they were not available, right? We had to roll to get them, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means is, and was there a number that you needed to roll? It's different, right? The German mortar recovery is 2, is either 2 or less, and the American is 4 or less. So for you to be able to get these mortars available to you, you have to roll Americans 4 or less, Germans 2 or less. When you do that, they will move down to the mortar support available box. And when they're down there, they're available for you to use. When you want to use a mortar, when you activate a platoon, before you do anything with anybody in the platoon, you need to do your mortar. You call in your mortar fire. A leader may do it, and a platoon may also call a squad may also call for mortar support. They have to be, I can't remember, I'll have to look it up. They have to be a certain distance from their leader. I think
So
it's,
I did read in the rules. Sorry to interrupt, Mike. I did read in the rules that you place your forward observer. Is that just then a leader or a squad?
you have
Or
a
they
forward
actually call-
observer. I'll get on onto the board for you. So you have these two counters right here when you actually get your mortar support. This
Right.
is your forward observers. Let's say you called them in with these guys. You would go there, and then you would put your where you want him to shoot there, where you want the mortar fire. That forward observer must be able to have a line of sight to the hex that they are attempting to call mortar fire into.
Which he hasn't got because of the woods are in the way in this example. Is that right?
Yeah, we would have to. Yeah, the wood would definitely be in the way in this example.
Right.
Let's say he called it in down here.
Okay. Gotcha.
He could definitely see that, and then you will place a primary impact. This is the primary impact hex, and we will see in the rule book in the charts here for
Hold on. I
60
just got this.
millimeter.
Sorry, is this what Camp was going on about? Rough should sell spots. Place one of them on myself. Is that what you're saying? Cheeky monkey. Sorry, Mike. Go on.
So for your primary hex, you'll put a 0 counter in there. You start with a 0,
Right.
and then we'll do the modifiers. You fire into the woods. It is a +1 because of air burst. Target density for over 4 steps in a hex is too dense, and there's a +1 for that. And then there is a minus for terrain effect modifiers. So just like a normal shot, we'll figure out your final 2-hit number, and it'll be placed into that hex.
Right.
Anything in that hex is basically locked down. They can't shoot out. They can't move. They can't maneuver.
Well, they're hearing the whistling of mortars coming in, so they get.
Yes, their heads are down. Now you may withdraw, but then you take all the penalties for withdrawing. So
I read that they still get hit, don't they?
And they still get hit. You have to immediately resolve it, and you do not get any terrain effect modifier. So if you were in good cover and you go running out of it to get out of the way of the mortars, then they're going to hit you when you're not in the terrain. So that's not good. But you still get the air burst. So if you go running out of the woods, that air burst is still going to affect you because that's not a terrain effect modifier. It's its own modifier. So that's kind of it in a real basic sense. Now, normally after you resolve the fire during the mortar adjustment phase, you could extend it. In other words, you can try to keep it on the board for another turn. You have to roll for that, and then if you fail, then the penalty is it takes longer for the mortar to come back to being used again. If you don't, if you fire it and then you get rid of it at the end of the turn, it goes back to the pending box, and then you got to roll to get it back into the available box.
So what are the penalties? Is it worth waiting pending, or is it worth having a go? Are the penalties quite?
It doesn't matter. Well, basically, it's like you're going to have to. If we were playing with extensions, which we're not, special rules say there are no mortar extensions in this one. But if we were, and you tried to extend and you failed, you're going to have to waste an additional turn before it can go back in and try to become available to you.
So they've rushed to try and do another salvo, and they've messed up. They've blocked it up. Something's gone wrong.
Yep, something's gone wrong.
Right.
But we don't have to worry about it. You're going to fire it, and then it's going to go away. And then it's pending. And then for you, Ruff, you got to roll a 2 or less on the 10 side. You only have a 20%
more to them from the German side, I would have thought. But anyway.
Now, the Germans, their mortar's a little bit better than the American mortar. So the German 81 section is a 2, where the Americans is a 0. And the secondary for the Americans is a -1, and it's a 0 for the 81 section. So Ruff, you have a little bit better mortars than do the Americans.
But less chance of firing them because of the...
Less chance of firing them, yeah. And Tony also has a machine gun to kind of balance it out a little bit. So that's it in a nutshell. We'll go over I'll look up that one restriction about how many hexes away from the leader that a squad has to be.
Right.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to ask, Mike, is in some games with mortars, if you're in sort of tree cover, you can't fire mortars because you'll hit the tree.
All of these mortars are coming from off board.
Oh, so you've only got basically, what's this other thing we've got here then?
You have a mortar spotter.
Oh, and a spotty thing. Gotcha.
Yep, he's looking, and then you have the reticle where he's calling fire
Yeah,
into.
gotcha. I'm thinking they're mortars they unpack and put down on the ground. No.
Nope.
These are big boys.
Okay.
Yep. Great. That's clarified it. Thanks, Mike. I will ask stupid questions throughout the live stream.
Yep. Right.
Oh, Nerd says if you extend, you can pin down someone while you get your rest of your troops around to deal with them.
Yeah, and you can do that even without extending. You fire your mortar into a hex that, just let's say he's got a machine gun that's staring at you. Before you activate, you call mortars down on it, and then he can't fire out of that hex. So it's a way to pin guys down so they can't shoot at you while you maneuver.
Sorry, Nerds also said if I stay in the woods, you cancel out the air burst with the TEM of the woods, the terrain modifier.
The terrain modifier will give you a -1, but there's a +1, and if you withdraw, then you don't get the terrain effect modifier.
So stay in the woods because the branches are protecting you. The tree canopy is protecting you.
Well, you're low, right? He's saying don't withdraw. If you withdraw, then you're standing up, and then the tree burst is going to wipe you out.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, because the branches then fall on you or whatever.
Pretty much.
Okay. Right. So those have been done.
Make sure you put those, mark those.
Oh, hold on. Yes. Where are they?
Right click.
Oh, yes. Right click the thing, isn't it? And actions maneuver.
Yeah.
We
can just do that.
One on?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
An overall rule
that way.
An overall rule for Vassal, if you have any question, just right click on
it. So you still got one more squad and leader to move.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take a chance. We're going to move into so we can at least see something as you come past that tree line there. You may see some Leroy malarkey going on. It's always entertaining. Always entertaining for the audience.
Okay, so now it's my reaction, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and Murphy is a leader, and he could see them move because I checked it because it's 8 hexes, and he's in clear terrain, so the units adjacent to him, his units adjacent to him, can react. Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Even the one at the back, if it's not you more than 8 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cherry, is it Cherry? They can't react, can they?
Yeah, no. Murphy can.
But Murphy and the one in front can.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just clarifying. This game is turning into a beastie for me. I love it. The only problem I've got with it for solo is I wish it didn't have hidden movement, but then
I was just looking. They have some suggestions for hidden movement on the GMT website.
Excellent. I should look that up because I'm starting to like this game. It's taken me a while to get it, and tonight won't be any different. But
I play it solo, and I don't use them. Everything works fine.
Yeah, no.
As long as they're hidden, I don't shoot at them. You know what I mean? I just kind of play schizophrenic.
I do like the sort of fan base stuff, or whoever, maybe the designers put the suggestions in. I do love that because I like the uncertainty, like random. If it's randomized or whatever, if you're playing solo, you don't actually know what units are in that hex. I love all that. So yeah, I'd use them if they were workable.
Okay, Ruff. I have moved everybody and did all my reactions. So.
Now again, I haven't thought this through, have I? I should have moved bloody one up with one.
Hey, yep.
damn, I should have moved this unit. I moved down the bottom up with the other unit, keep them all together, yeah? Or does it not matter?
It only matters for reaction,
Right.
but it is kind of good to keep them together. But
Yeah.
you can always maneuver them next turn together.
Well, out in the open, yeah.
Yeah, I prefer that,
Just
actually.
for you. Just for So, just going to pop that on there because that'll probably do the same, and pop that on there. All right. Well, let's.
The thing is, Ruff, you actually wouldn't be in the open because if you go from like F10 to the one up above in H9, there's no opportunity fire. You'll start in the woods, you'll end in the woods.
Oh, I see. So if I move up to the edge of the wood there, and then the next one I can actually move up behind that other unit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can move up, and then the next turn you can run across and not be subject to any, penalty.
Yeah, I think I might do that then. Silly Billy. So what I'll do with activating Squad 2, I think we're just going to move these down. And, oh, hello, what have I got? I've got two. Oh, sorry. I've got too many units. I thought they're different units.
No, you're good. You're good. Remember, the leader's not a unit.
Yeah, I know. My OCD. I see. Yeah, that's just a single unit on its own.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, I'll put that back. Do beg your pud. So I'll pop that.
Yeah, go ahead.
There. And put that on top. That's better, right? And then this one, oh, bugger. Get out. Then I'll move this one.
We could probably take the yellow ones off.
Take them all off. You don't need any of those.
Yeah, it's pretty even. Yeah, let me go ahead and I'll start doing that.
Well, I need to know what woods, so I control them woods now.
You already control the woods, dude. It's like different root woods. You control 2 hexes right now.
So basically, what you want. Let me get a do this.
That's it, I think.
Make sure you mark them as.
Oh, crikey! Yeah, hold on. Sorry.
And Nerd's got some recommendation for you.
Oh God, I got the wrong one here. Delete. Let's put that on there. Come on. Where's the other one gone?
You might have accidentally deleted it. Hit the redo button and go back until you got it back up there. There you go.
So that I've got. Thank you. Oh, for goodness sake. So if we delete that and do that, and then that. Sorry, I deleted your control thing. Sorry, Mike.
That's all right.
There we go. Right. So I'll look at what's Nerdy got. Yeah, well, you're bound to see a bit of that, Nerd. Yeah, try and keep them together. I shall realise as soon as I moved it, I thought.
But why not move them into the open? Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reaction.
So can I actually do a reaction? Because I didn't see him move at all.
You don't know where I've gone though. Too far away now.
Yeah, you can do limited reactions.
Okay, because of the leader, he's in open. I can do a reaction with the leader no matter what, but I can't do a reaction with a unit unless he sees something if he's not by a leader. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct on that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're going to maneuver. We're going to use 2 movement points. And same thing with this guy, maneuver and 2 movement points. So okay,
Now, I'm not sure about the guys
Off-board?
off board. Nerd, do you know the answer to that question?
Well,
Can
whether they
off-
can be activated.
Can the off board guys react with a limited reaction?
I took them off, nerd. They were annoying. Oh, except for this one. Okay. So Ruff, it is back to your initiative.
So
To your activation.
squad number 3. Yeah, the leader over my leader was Steiner is saying some rude words, and he says, "Oh, we've gone the wrong way, chaps. We're going to have to go up to the top and try and join up with the rest of the platoon." But number 3 are coming on, and do I have to count that half as a 1 then?
Yes.
1 movement.
Yes.
1, 2, and 1.
Remember, you can go 3 3 movement points.
Oh yeah, 3. That's 2 for movement, actual movement allowance, isn't it? What they call it, terrain things. Right.
Tony, I believe you can react with your last guys too.
Okay.
I mean, Nerd thinks you can.
Yeah, he's with the leader, so since if there was no leaders there, I'd say no. But since the leader's there, that can be done. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Actions, maneuver, recover. And this one, 1, 2. Maneuver, recover. Okay. Word agrees. Nerd agrees with me on that one too. If there wasn't a leader, I wouldn't do it. I don't like. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Okay. So that
a lot. No, it's no. They're all. It's because you got all these maneuver. You're using all the maneuver blooming things. It looks like you've got a 6-inch high stack in there.
Okay, so the activation phase is over. Fire resolution phase. So if you guys are following along, we are on the fire resolution phase. There is none. The active player determines the order assault phase. We don't have any assaults.
No.
We don't have any mortars.
Not yet, anyway.
Yes. Determine time lapse. Ruff, you are the initiative player, so you make the roll.
Oh God! So that's on that little game track, isn't it?
Yep.
We got up. So it's a 1d10, and it is
But
a
Tony,
9.
5 minutes.
Oh,
ouch!
You want your mortars in here real fast.
well, the orders from above saying get in there. You know, we just radioed back saying we just come across you lot, and they've gone. Well, get them sorted.
And Tony, go ahead and take control of G5.
Okay.
Oh, you got your building, yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Markers. Oh no, allied.
Under actions, right-click actions.
Oh, okay.
Tony, do you realise we've been doing this an hour already? Crazy.
Oh, control. Cool. There we go. Okay. Okay, and we hit the cleanup button, and it magically whisks everything away, and we are back to it.
What's the time for this scenario? I didn't check.
32 minutes.
Oh, five have already gone. Right.
Yep.
Okay. So initiative.
Yep. 1d10.
Here we go. 6.
7.
Oh,
Yes.
go.
I got it.
Damn you.
I got
Wanted
it.
to
So
get
I'm going
that-
to
wanted to
flip
get
the
that,
initiative.
Damn.
Shut up.
What's that?
Nerd. Shut up.
Thanks, nerd.
It's like if you're watching, it seems
No,
longer.
just there's no need for that, is there?
Jerk. Well, yeah, there's no need for that. What
There's
a
no
jerk.
need for that. Just because
Okay.
of that nerd, just because of that, I won't be doing any Leroy Jenkins today. All right.
Okay, so I need to roll for coordination. I get an 8. Yes,
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
coordinated.
Here we go. Deja vu.
Okay, first platoon. Nerd says yes, you will.
Deja vu all over again.
Yeah, with me die rolls and him getting the good die rolls, and yeah.
Maneuver 1, 2. Oh, I kind of did something you did too, Ruff. So don't feel too bad. I put Murphy down here instead of up here. So
Oh right, so we both. It's
Yeah,
the panic.
I-
The panic of seeing each other on the on the road. there.
we just dove off the road
Yeah.
and it's like, what's going on? One,
Why do you see
2,
dove? We don't
3.
use that word. As an Anglophile, Tony, you should say dived.
Dived, dove,
Yes.
dived. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, so I can maneuver everybody because I coordinated, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
No, you can do 2. You can
Oh,
do
2. That's right.
Oh,
2,
yeah,
2.
that's right,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. 2. Thank you.
2
Okay.
platoons.
Okay, so actions, maneuver. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and
Thank you.
actions, control. Nerd's always great. He's always got something witty to say.
I love everybody that comes in. They're not frightened to sort of have a little banter, and I love it. I love it.
Okay, Ruff.
They feel
Reaction.
comfortable enough to do. Hold on, they feel comfortable enough to do that. That's what I love.
Yes,
Right.
I appreciate that. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so
So-
it's your reaction.
Oh well, I can't. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. He's in a building. There's lots of them. I can. There's Steiner. Steiner can see the guys in the building. I
Yep.
dare say. They 8 away, isn't it?
Yeah, because his range. But remember, you might want to look at the range and remember you wanted to kind of bring Steiner up so you could move.
Oh
him.
yeah. I'm just saying that he would be. I could fire.
So on an 8 with a range of 8, you're going to be at a -3,
yeah, moving.
and
nothing-
then with the building, it's a -2, so it'd be a -5.
right. Nothing to see here then. Right. Okay. I can't
You
see.
bet-
Anybody. Good point. I can't see anybody else.
But you better not let Tony get those 2 buildings, or you're going to lose. Tony's got 3 of the 5 that he needs.
You mean the other 2 buildings down the bottom here?
Yep. You guys have
Okay.
everything locked up except those 2 buildings.
Yeah, he's not going to get them once I get my maneuvering sorted out. So.
Well, if Steiner doesn't get in there, then depending on how activations go, he could get there.
Yeah, the thing is, Steiner's only got one squaddy with him. He's very weak.
Yeah, but the building does a really good job. Remember, you tried to do that to me, and I was in a building.
Oh,
Last time?
yeah, it's -3. Isn't
I
it?
mean, you are the
Nice to-
reacting player. You can't get there this turn, but you
Yeah, he can because he could do 2 movement points, and that's
Ah.
2 movement points.
That's true. You are right.
So
Oh, there's
yes.
no extra to get into a building, is there?
Yeah, it's
No,
just 1 point.
it's
Yeah.
one.
Yep. So Steiner could get in there. You could.
So the only
activate
thing we've
him.
got to worry about are the woods, 1.5, if we want to do anything. Don't we?
Yep. Mhm.
So I can react with Steiner.
Look for
There, how's it going?
Yep.
Now, it does mean splitting up the platoon, but in the scheme of things,
Because Steiner definitely could have seen that guy move into the woods up above.
yeah.
He's also a leader, so he could react anyways.
Well, let's activate.
True.
Because
let's react-
as Nerd says, you can move all your guys with limited reaction, Ruff, because they're
and
with
limited
leaders.
reaction is maneuver. What's the others?
You could fire.
No,
With
you
the
can
wood.
only fire when you're being fired upon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So basically, maneuver, and recover.
Recover,
Yes, so
maneuver.
maneuver's another one. Mandatory limited. Limited reactions. Yes. Oh, you can still request mortar fire.
Mm-hmm.
but not yet. Oh, actually,
Not yet.
Not yet. We're not over 10 minutes yet.
oh, it's 10 minutes, not the turn. Sorry, I'm thinking.
And they're not available to you. You got to start rolling to get them available to you
yes,
at
yes,
10,
got to
at
bring
10
them down
minutes.
into the pending. Yes. So we're activating Steiner. He's getting in the building there. Plop, and he's manoeuvred. Oh God, manoeuvred. There we go. What have I done?
You're good.
I've put 2 there. I don't like doing that. Hold on.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's good.
I do.
They
There we
clear
go.
out on their own.
That's better. Right. Oh, of course, at the end of the turn. Right. Okay.
Hissy Cat says you can also order lunch with a limited reaction as well.
Actually,
There you
that
go.
wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it's 9 o'clock here, but I'm getting a bit. Once you have a beer, you get a bit munchy, don't you? So,
Yep.
So that means I can, mind you, if I move with everyone, I can't do anything else. But I might as well move with everyone, can I? But only ones I see.
No, because you have a leader and the units are adjacent in clear terrain, you can activate all of them.
Even though I can't see what's going on.
Even though you can't see because there's a leader there.
Right.
The only one that would have an issue would be the guy in H9.
In the woods up top.
He can't
Yeah, because
see.
he's on. They're on their top. Those 2 squads are on their own.
There's no leader, and they can't see anything. Well,
Yeah, they could have saw me move into the building, by the way. That's why it's nice to have the lines on there.
no,
I don't think I can see G5.
No, I was thinking F4. You can see F4.
they can see E5.
Okay, which I have somebody in there, so yes. Okay.
Oh, I see. Well, that's a
Oh.
bit dodgy. F4 even, isn't it?
Oh, I take that back. No, they can't. It blocks.
Oh, because of it. Okay.
Because there's a H8 blocks it, and half, and E6 the other half that blocks that line of sight. So yeah, they can't do anything. H9 can't do.
We're too far in the woods to see anything. So
Yep, and there's no leader to give you a limited. So yeah.
So I can move. If it's a reaction, it's how many spaces? It's different, isn't it?
It's two movement
movement
points or 1 hex. Depending on the tacos.
We're turning into an Aardwolf live stream. So what next thing we're talking about is drugs and women of the night. So well, let's start.
I have no experience with that, so I can't, nor do I want to have that conversation ever. So
well, as a musician, one out of 2 ain't bad. Anyway,
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's be cautious. We're going to move those in, and we're going to move those. Again, if you're watching me, especially for tactics, then no chance. And we'll move in these and move those up there. Right. That's me done.
okay. I have no reaction, but so I'm going to activate my last platoon here. Actions, maneuver, 1, 2, 3.
You're all daft. The chat is daft.
I love them though.
Yeah,
And
we
there's
do.
nothing they can do about it.
That's it.
3. Okay, and Ruff, you still can't see anything. So, it's nope, you still can't see anything. So there's no way you can activate that last group. So
I can't. So even if any unit I can't activate unless I got line of sight. Is that what you're saying?
yes, because you've already activated all those units already. So because you couldn't see anybody from H9, you can't activate since there's no leader next to it.
Right.
Or actually, in this case, because you're in the woods, the leader would have to be in the hex.
Yeah.
So okay.
Immediately there's a problem because those two squads there are isolated and can't do much.
Only reaction wise. If you get initiative, you can move them.
Ah, right. Okay.
So it's only reaction. So okay.
I can't do anything. Yeah.
Game tracks. Let's see here. So we've got activation phase is done. Fire resolution phase. We don't have any. We don't have any assaults. We don't have any mortars this time. So it's time elapse. I roll a die and get a 4. So it's 3 minutes. So we're up to 8 minutes. So no mortars yet.
We're getting there.
Yep. And then I hit the little button to clear everything off.
Right.
And we don't have any. I have 3 and you have 3 victory points right now. Mission objective points.
So I've got 1 for each of my controls.
Yep. So you got the woods, and the building.
And what have you got? Woods and woods. That's
woods,
2.
Woods, and a building. There's a building here.
Oh, sorry. Your control. Put that on the top then.
It doesn't go to the top. It's like one of those things.
Oh, for Christ. Have a word, Mike. Right. Is a little red circle thing been fixed?
No.
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 Right. That's 2. Make a note, Mike.
No, duly noted.
Now,
okay.
How do I stop this moving about? Coughing, he says. When you do stuff, it moves the map about.
File preferences.
I know you tell me all the time. It's one of these. Which one is it?
Center on opponent's moves.
Right.
It's actually not file. It's
the
one
file.
left.
Yeah, done it. Yeah, great. No, it's thank you, chaps.
Okay.
Right, initiative.
Okay, we roll a 10-sided die.
I don't have preferences in my file.
That's the This is your about these iPads. Oh, that's a random Dubry, isn't it?
Yeah, but you got to roll 2.
Hold on. No.
So
if it had been a 1, it's the same.
If a player's modified initiative die roll is equal to 1, that's not that one. Fate. If a player's unmodified initial die roll is equal to 10, he must make a subsequent die roll on the fate table.
These aren't good, are they?
I think they're half good, half bad.
All right. Okay, I've got it up here. You got it up for the peeps.
I'll get it up.
Yeah, because they like to know, anything bad happens to you. They like to
here's the fate table, and I'm rolling.
Oh.
I got a 10.
Oh!
Panic!
That can't be good. Panic! Don't panic, Mr. Mannering.
Okay, so Ruff, as the sole action for the current game turn, which we've figured out is not the entire turn.
Right.
That unit. So that was one thing, because this was the same thing. All the units in a single hex selected by you, Ruff, and in line of sight of an enemy combat unit must withdraw 4 hexes or to a hex along any Fenry board edge, whichever is closer. Not applicable to tow guns or fortified positions. So a unit that is in your line of sight has to, and you choose that one, I have to move them back 4 hexes.
Well,
all units in a hex or just one unit in a hex?
All units in a single hex.
All units in a single hex, selected by moi.
Yep. So there's 2 hexes basically, G5 and H4.
Well, I'm going to get out. Get out of my house.
G5, I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to go 1,
really?
2,
really?
3.
Oh, I don't know. I would have done it. The other one.
Well,
I want that machine gun out of the way.
Okay. Well,
he's got a point.
What would you have said, Mike?
I don't know. I just thinking about it, right? I mean, that's a victory location up there, and you're close to it.
Oh, you mean the woods? Yeah. No,
the woods.
Now we're going to sort them out in a minute.
Because if you got that woods, you have those 3 woods, and you got those 2 buildings, you win.
Now that machine gun, I'm frightened of.
I'm with you. I don't think it's a bad choice.
Okay, so now we go back to the normal turn. That hex cannot be.
I love you, Mike. You're very diplomatic.
Well, it's either one's. I mean, it's good
Yeah, I
to
can
get
see
rid
what
of
you're
a
saying.
leader.
Get them out the woods, but
This-
then I've got this blooming machine gun. But yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I could have gone up to the top of the woods, but we might still do
And,
that.
and then like H6 has got 5 close combat factors in the blue, the blue boxes.
Hmm.
Right? You send those guys running out of there, and then if you can get the initiative next turn, they can't come running back very fast. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's
Well, we'll
there's
see. I've made
definitely
a choice. I've made a choice.
Yep.
I've made the
Yeah,
bed.
you have.
Yeah. Probably
Yes,
wrong,
you
but
have.
you only learn from your mistakes.
No matter what
Okay.
you choose, it's
Yeah.
always wrong.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yep.
With these dice, anything could be wrong.
Okay, so now I'm going to roll for coordination. I get a 1, so I have to activate them individually then,
Right.
which is not a problem. So what I'm going to do is I am going to activate second platoon first. And let's see.
Who's on first?
Exactly.
See, I could do baseball jokes now. I've watched a couple of games.
Now you understand
can.
it.
Look
Yeah.
at you with
Okay.
your little baseball jokes.
So they're going to go 1, 2 hexes. Before my finger's still on it. My finger's still on it. I haven't brought my finger off it yet.
Says
Okay.
you.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Sorry, I'm gonna go this way instead. 1, 2. So 1, 2. There we go. And then this guy action maneuver. He's just gonna go 1 hex here.
All
And
right.
now it's reaction to you, Ruff.
Now your guys up there on top can react if you want them to, which may be their only opportunity to see something move. So if you want to do something with them,
You
might,
mean H9, yeah?
yeah, because I don't know if anybody else is going to maneuver in a way that they can. They might, but
The problem is that those couple of squads in H6, if I move up, they can react and fire, but I'm in the woods.
yeah, you're in the woods, correct.
I think it's best to move them up because they're stuck at the back of the woods and they can't do anything really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
So I'm going to move them up
okay.
and put that on there.
And Steiner saw them move. Steiner can do something.
Yes, I was thinking, what do you mean, fire at those chaps in the woods?
I would.
The ones that have moved on to D6, yeah? Creeping
Well,
up to that.
Yeah, I mean the big stack is moved 2 away from you, so you're
Yeah,
gonna
they're
get
creeping up to my house. I don't like it.
yeah. You'll get proximity fire with that. They're within 3 of your 10, so that's going to be a +2, +3, minus. We're going to get a +2 on them.
So, yeah, I was thinking about doing that anyway, but so we'll fire with those, yeah?
Yeah.
Nobody else can do anything because they can't see anything. They're in the woods.
Well,
Or going up to the woods.
well. The rest of you guys can do reaction if you want them to. They can all
Well,
go.
not all of them, because the ones that are in the woods, they
Yeah,
have to have a leader in it.
Yeah, that's true. Your 2 leaders can do.
Mhm.
This one in D12, which is one outside the woods at the bottom there, that squad there, can that be activated by Koch?
No, no,
because he's in the
no,
woods.
because
Probably
yeah.
probably pronounced that wrong and just demonetized us. Sorry. Koch, maybe.
Yeah. Well, before you do that, right? You fired. You need to put your You need to calculate your fire and put your
Oh, we're
marker
through
on.
that now, yeah?
Yep.
Let me, oh, wrong way. Let me just, like that, to do it properly, yeah?
Yep.
And so, let's have a look what we got. We've got small arms. Where are we?
It should be the first one. Small arms fire DRM table.
What, the little one or the big one?
Big one.
Oh, small arms fire. Gotcha. So we are range of the firing unit is less than 4. So there's no.
No. The range on the unit. Look, remember the range on the unit?
You're 10, right? Your range is 10.
Oh yes, 10. Oh, sorry. So we're on 1 to 10. Right. Okay, we've done it yet. So yeah.
So 0 to 3 hexes. 0 to 3 hexes away.
Let me just check.
0.
You're not concealed because you moved. It's not night. It's proximity fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that's reaction fire only. So that's I can only do this when I'm reacting, not now.
That's
Is
correct.
right?
Yeah.
And you are.
No, you are reacting right now. Yes,
Yeah.
you're the reacting player. Yeah.
So what does that do? 1.
+1.
Okay, and then there's the terrain effects modifier, which is the woods. Is that right?
Woods, and those are heavy woods.
Because they're
No.
dark.
That's -1.
They're all the same. Yeah, they're all the same as far as for fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
what
yeah. So that's 0.
So you're a 0 for range. You're a +1 for firepower. You're a +1 for proximity fire.
So that's
And a
3, and -1 for terrain.
Terrain.
So +2.
No. So you start with
+1?
firepower. Your firepower is 1. Your
I had a
firepower is 1.
Yeah, gotcha. 1. Yeah.
Okay. And then a 0 for the range. Okay. Because 1 to 3, it's a 0.
So you're still at 1.
So you're still at
Right.
1.
Yeah.
And then proximity fire is a +1.
So +2,
And then the terrain modifier is a -1.
+1.
Yep. So
Plus
+1.
one.
So,
Right.
so I will put a +1 on me here.
Sorry, chaps. Right.
I knew we'd have to go over this the first time, by the way.
Yeah.
Just no problem. I just do it. And then
Not there, Tony.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll move them here. Just move it right there. So
All right.
Now I can activate Kosh.
Yeah.
He's the only one I can activate.
Yep. Well,
oh,
the guy up.
by the way, that's
Yeah.
in German, I think that's pronounced cook.
Cook.
Yeah.
F11 can also go.
Yep. Because Haupt is there.
Haupt. Yeah, that's
Those two guys can react right now if you'd like them to,
I think I
or you can wait on them if you want. It's up to you.
the thing
You
is
know he's
they're
going to do. Well,
yeah. The thing
Go
is
ahead.
they're stuck at the back of the woods. They can't see anything. I know if they move forward, they're going to be in line of sight,
Yeah, but they're a long ways away from the enemy.
but they're a long ways away. And I think Cheeky Hissy has said, "Have they finished turn 1 yet?" What a cheeky man!
We're already on turn 3, so
Yeah, Nerdy's put him right. Don't worry.
who just there, hissy boy?
So yeah, I'm activating 3, so we can move now.
Don't you have a cat to go feed or something?
Don't talk to me about cats, right? And can I move? I can move them both, can't I?
You can't
Yep.
move. No, you can't. You can't move that guy because he's in the woods. It
Yes.
has to be in clear. So, but Haupt can move, and
Well-
Cook can move, but not
Your
the guy
leader,
in the woods.
your 2 stacks with your leaders can move.
Yeah, right, gotcha. So I move them there
Yep.
and put a maneuver on. Oh, I don't want.
Yeah, that's right. That's good.
I know I don't like them. It's just too. I can't go. And we'll move Cook. We'll move him down here.
Let me ask you a question.
Go on.
Why wouldn't you move him to D10? Being
Why
a
wouldn't I
D10,
Why wouldn't I? Because I want them to go down round the bottom.
okay. Because from D10, if you get the initiative, you are 1 turn away from getting in that building.
Yeah, but that's for another platoon.
Gotcha.
If this is all ifs and ifs and ands were pots and pans, yeah.
I'm with you. Are you going back to Tony now? Are you done?
Yeah, you
That's
gotta.
all I can, that's all I can do. Tony, yes.
So my reaction. So
No.
I am not going to react
There you go.
because that's not a good thing.
Right.
I'm going to activate platoon number 1.
First platoon.
And first platoon, and they're going
Yeah,
to
you can tell,
fire.
can't you? I think only us commandos use that sort of UK commandos use that designation. You know, number 1s, number 43, and all that.
Okay, I'm going to fire on. Why would I? Oh, wait a second. I think I am reacting. By the way,
With whom?
No, you have the initiative, Tony. You react.
I know.
You,
proximity only works for reaction.
correct. You're not going to get proximity fire with them, but you're going to be able to shoot at them.
I know, but if I get proximity, I would be.
Oh, I
Hey.
see what you're saying. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
What you're
Yep.
saying is that unit in the woods there, it's got the 1 on it. You're going to do a reaction fire and get the proximity on it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That is
Yes.
correct. Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Some of it is going in slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So that's what I thought. That's why I was going to react, is because I'm like, oh, I can get the proximity bonus for that.
Yep.
So
Yep.
okay. So
Sorry, I'll tell you
one-
what, Tony. This game is one of my favourites to play with somebody like yourself. It's a cracking 2-player game. This one, I know you can
Yeah.
play it solo, but it's a cracking game because you can have a laugh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know.
Okay,
just-
so that's a range of 8. They are 2. So the first one is it starts off with a 1 firepower. I think it's just going to be a 1 because the proximity and the woods are going to cancel each other out.
Yep.
So it's only going to be a +1.
so
Plus
so-
1 to you.
how do we
so-
do? How do we do that?
Right click on the unit,
Right. Let's get a. And
go to markers.
oh, it's SADRM, isn't it?
Yes. Yep. Small arms. Yep.
So how do
Nope,
we make
not that one.
No,
not
how do
that
we make
one.
it 1?
And not that unit. H8.
Oh,
Here,
Up in the
hang on,
woods.
hang on, hang on, hang on. Don't,
so
Oh.
I'll do it again. H8. Yeah.
Yep. And then you just hit a 1.
Oh, you're going right up there with it.
Yeah. hmm
Markers. So we hit the 1. There we
Yep.
go.
And you need to do another one of those because I'm firing 2 squads at you.
you can right click on it and clone it probably.
Yeah. And
Okay. So now I'm going to ask if you have any reaction, which I don't think you do because you can't see the 2
Yeah.
units you have available. You
Yeah.
can't see. The
no, I can't do
Yeah.
anything else. And that one you're firing at has already moved.
Yep.
Do I need to put that one on top of the other?
No, because
Okay.
it's yeah.
Okay.
It's not per unit or anything like that. So, Okay, so at that point, you're not reacting. I'm not going to react because there's no reason for me to. So I am going to now
Well, there's no
activate.
reason for you to react just now, but you have.
Well, yeah, there was. I wanted to get that freaking bonus. Okay, so I'm going to activate third platoon, and think what I'm going to do. Action, maneuver. We're going to move into here, and for hex points, it really doesn't matter. And we're going to maneuver, and we're going to go 1, 2, and 3.
What's that? Your backup.
Yep. You kicked my. You made my other guys panic. They saw you and they ran. Okay, you're looking for reaction, which you can't because your units can't see anything.
They've all done it,
did.
and the other two can't do anything. Right.
Yep. Okay, so action phase is complete. Fire resolution. We actually have some fire resoluting to do.
Right.
Yes, you do.
So, Ruff, we'll start with mine, the one you fired at me. What did we figure out? Does Ruff rolls for me, right?
Yes, Ruff rolls for his fire.
Okay. So, Ruff, you're going to roll 1 die.
Yeah.
And you're going to want to have a. Is it the lowest or the highest? It's the highest, isn't it? Highest morale.
Yeah, you're going against the highest morale, which is a 6.
Which is a 6. So I've got to throw
a 5 or greater.
Right, I've got to beat it. Oh, not a 6 or greater. Oh, because I got the 1.
Because it's a +1.
Yeah, I've got the 1. Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah. As soon as you said it, you're like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Don't let me down. Yes.
8,
9.
Which is a 9. So that's that. I appreciate that.
That's
so
fine.
Your highest guy's got a flip, and the rest of them take cohesion.
Okay. So
now, if that would have been a 10, you would have had a casualty, and everybody would have had a check.
Okay, so this guy's
one, right? Okay, now you've got to do a cohesion check with the other 2, yeah?
Yep. Who are you doing first?
That was the squad because that's who I had up first, and then the leader.
Ooh. Wait a second. Wait. Okay, you rolled a 1. Never mind.
Yeah. The leader flips though.
Yep.
Okay, so now I am going to roll for yours, Ruff. And they're both 6s. So
did you do the other unit?
Yeah, I got a 1 and then a 9.
Oh, sorry, just see. Right. I'm not accusing you, I just didn't see it.
All right. 2 dice plus 1.
Okay. So 2 dice plus 1. So the first 2, I'm gonna roll the 4 dice, Ruff, and it's the first 2. So I got a 9 and a 3, and so that's a 10.
That's a 10. So what? One of them has to take a casualty reduction.
Bloody hell!
And flip.
So a casualty is
send it to the graveyard,
and then pick something out of the pot. Is that right?
Yes. So you have So you've got to maneuver your first platoon units. I think there's just 2.
They're both the same, aren't they? Center graveyard, yeah. And are these things in the
it's the bottom ones if I remember right.
Is it the one with the not the flag, it's the same. Hold on. No, it's not. That's the cup. So I've got to get those units, those 6 units in the cup, yeah?
There should be 4 of them, and they should go into your random cup to draw one randomly.
So
I've got 6 here with 2 little guys on it.
No, if you look up, it says platoon 1, platoon 2, platoon 3. You're only going to pull the platoon 1s. So
sorry,
it's the top. Yeah, top and bottom.
Still getting used to it. 1. Well, how do I get them all in then?
Well, you could drag them over one at a time and just drop them into the box.
Oh, I see. There's a load of them. Right, gotcha. Oh, dear, oh, Lord.
I'm curious here.
No. Come on.
I know. There's a better way to do it. I just don't.
I think they're in the cup, but they haven't disappeared.
Yeah, they won't disappear.
No, they're
it's, it's random. Just pull one of them.
So that goes.
Yep, you're right. Flip them.
So I'm just moving that and put that. That just goes on there, yeah.
Yeah,
And
flip them.
flipped.
You gotta be flipped.
Why is it got to be flipped? That is the casualty, isn't it?
He's casualties, but he's still disrupted.
Yep, still disrupted.
Hold on. There we go. Right.
And now you have to roll for the other guy. His cohesion is 6.
On a cohesion, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wait a second. Wait, sent the platoon to the cup, roll them.
Yeah, roll a die.
Yeah.
I want 6 or less.
Yep.
4.
You're good.
He's fine. Right.
Yep.
Phew. Right. This is the other thing about this game. It's very few casualties. You have to roll a 10, don't you, to get an actual casualty?
Or
Otherwise,
have multiple hits.
you have to chip away. You have to chip away.
Right. Yeah. If a disrupted unit fails a cohesion check, then it takes a casualty.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so fire resolution is done. Assault resolution, we don't have any. Mortar fire, none. Time elapse. So since I'm the active one,
We may get some mortar this turn then.
Yep. This next turn, you guys will be rolling for your mortars. Whoa! 10.
10. That's another 5 minutes. So
Jeez.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 10. So we are at 13 minutes.
13 minutes in.
Oh, and I get a casualty, so it goes towards you.
Oh,
Yes, it
yeah.
does.
And hold on. You've got a casualty. Yes, that's my casualty, isn't it? So, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
I got disrupted. I didn't get a casualty.
Yeah. So
So-
I'm now down.
So, hey, nerd, what were you talking about? Sent the platoon to the cup, and roll odd, pick from the top. Even. Oh, okay. So you see how there's 2. If I'm correct, nerd, make sure I'm saying this right. So you see how there's like 2 groups there. There's the top ones and the bottom ones
In what?
in your allied forces. So you see how there's two limits there, 2 sets there.
Yeah, I've got one at the top, one at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you do is you roll, and if it's odd, you pick from the top. If it's even, you pick from the bottom.
And you only put the 2 in, yeah?
Yes.
And do you put them back afterwards or leave that one in the cup?
What?
It
don't know what
doesn't
it's
really
called
matter
now.
at that point.
I think last time we put everything in the cup, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think
So-
you're supposed to pick from all 4.
Anyway, I'll
Okay.
check on that. It's
Yeah.
not too much of a muchness. They're all pretty similar apart from their there's some bad ones.
The
there.
anti-tank part. Yeah, they don't have the anti-tank on them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I saw that and I wanted to. We'll
No,
look into
thanks,
that.
Nerdy. We'll check on that.
Okay, and so we're gonna hit the cleanup button.
And roll for initiative.
Initiative. Okay, here we go. Wow, let's see. It's got to change sooner or later for you, Ruff.
Oh, it might
And
do.
Probably you have a good chance.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Sherman.
So the Germans are going. They need the coordination table. Roll for that. We get an 8. Everything.
You may, if
No,
you wish,
2.
you can.
Oh, 2. Yes. All right.
You could do 2 platoons if you'd like.
If I like.
Okay, when do we roll for? So I'm assuming now is when we roll for the mortars to see if they're
No,
available, correct?
you do it during the mortar adjustment phase.
Oh, where it says so this turn we'll have no mortars for sure.
Right.
next turn we'll have-
Remove them. Determine mortar recovery. Right there. Determine mortar recovery.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought I read that it's the first thing you do.
It's the first thing you do. When you have an available mortar and you would like to use it, it's the first thing you do
Right,
with
they're
that
not available.
platoon.
But
They're not available yet
Right,
because you
gotcha.
guys haven't rolled to get them there
Yeah.
yet. It's number 2 in the mortar fire adjustment phase.
Oh, they've got to wait a bit longer.
Yeah, you do.
Right. So
So are you coordinating or not?
I'm trying to think here. Yeah, let's. Oh, poop. Yeah, let's coordinate. We'll coordinate 2 and 3. We'll move Cook in. We're going to move 1, 2, 3.
Nope, can't go that far.
No, I can move. Oh, is it 3 hexes or 2 hexes?
It's
2 hexes.
It's 2 hexes or 3 movement points.
Ah, right. Okay, so we'll move. So if I move here, I'm hidden. Yeah.
Nope, you can be seen.
These 2 buildings are hiding me. Yeah.
Nope, the one in E6 can see you.
How?
Look right down that. Oh no, he can't because of the.
If you go down the hex side, you've got the buildings.
No, he can because buildings you have to actually touch a building hex, and it does not touch a building hex. I mean, it doesn't touch the building within the hex. If you draw a line straight,
it's not the fact that it's got building in the hex and the hex.
No, it has to actually touch the building itself.
How do we get the line up? The little line.
Well, just follow the line, the hex line. It's right there. It goes right between the 2.
Oh, I see. This, yeah, the hex side there.
Yeah,
that's different. That's not normally. Okay, we're moving back there then.
I mean, you got to get there, right? I mean, it's not a great shot for him. There's no proximity. You're outside of his.
I've got to get moving. If Tony keeps throwing 10s, then I've got to keep moving for the.
That's why I told you earlier, like to go to that D10. If you would have went there, you could have got there in 1 turn. You could have went 1, 2, 3, and you'd have been in.
Yeah.
You'll probably survive it. There's a kiss of death for you.
Yeah. No, it's the way you said it, with your fingers crossed.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's 2. We might as well move. Just move these up. 1, 2. So. And for platoon 3.
Now, what you can do, Ruff, if you want to help yourself survive.
Yes, that's always a good thing. Yeah.
You fire F10 into E6. That will put some suppression fire into that hex. That way it's even harder for him to shoot at you down in the open.
There's only one, isn't there? There's only one guy there. One spot there, rather.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to help him out, you can do that. Or you can help your guys out up above.
I'm in quandary. Do I move up? Because he's got 3 stacks there.
You can use them for, don't forget your suppression fire. As long as you fire into a hex, then when they return fire with those guys, they're suppressed, right? So it's a -1.
Firing over the top of a log or something, right, with their head down. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can There are a lot of choices here, right? You can
Yeah.
maneuver them, you can fire them.
Well, I was going to move them up, or at least move helped up, and hopefully bring up. Oh, this is awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a decision. I mean, they could definitely run across and not be shot at, which is good. I mean, not out in the open.
Well, the one behind would, the two squads behind would be, wouldn't they? One, two. Oh no, they wouldn't. Three. No,
Nope.
it's two. That's two, isn't it? Two or three movement.
Three, exactly.
So I could move those here, and then move. He'd be in the open. These would be in the open,
He would be in the open if you moved him there.
but I'll move them there instead.
All right, put your maneuvers on them.
Right. Sorry, I'm still thinking. So doing it.
Oh,
No, that's all right. That's you just think. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I've decided.
all right. So you're going to give the initiative over to Tony.
Now it's your reaction.
Okay, I am going to try to recover Cherry and his squad. So we'll do Cherry first.
And that's a what they
A
call it?
recovery.
Yeah. What's the thing you're rolling against?
Oh, the morale, the cohesion. The
Cohesion.
six.
That's the word.
Yeah,
Sorry.
six. Yep.
Think great battles of history.
And it's a 1, so he flips.
Actually, he flips and he's available to you.
Yep.
Now he can use.
Well, it's a leader. It's not really going to help him at all. But
Yeah. But I can use his +1 to help me out with this other cohesion roll, or -1 in this case.
there you go.
8 minus 1 is a 7. He is still done. So
Right.
he tried to recover. Okay.
There's a possible casualty point for you there.
I'm
Ruff.
thinking I should be firing in a minute.
Probably.
He didn't move or do anything, so I can't do anything there. Okay, I'm done reacting.
So it's just squad platoon 1.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I think
You have to try to recover with your guy up above.
so. We'll do that
So-
first.
That's a mandatory thing.
Yeah. So that's a 6 or less. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So you can flip him. Now he is activated, so he's done. He recovers. You just put a maneuver on
Yes.
him.
It's
so
got
you-
recover on it as well. Yes. There we go. Right. Okay.
So he can't do anything, but the guy below can.
Yeah. He's going to fire. At those guys in the woods, I think.
So who are you firing with? The guy down in D10?
D8.
I mean D8. Okay. Which are you gonna fire at? The hurt
Cherry.
guys or the other guy to protect your squad coming in?
Oh, I see. Right. I was going to fire at the Cherry.
Right. I mean that's basically your decision, right? If you fire at Cherry, you got a shot at getting a casualty.
Yeah.
If you fire at the one in E6, you're protecting the guy that's out in the open. Well, actually, the guy in the open is Tony didn't shoot at him during his reaction, so he can't shoot at him now.
Because
I couldn't see him.
You can
could.
see him, Tony. We
So
just talked
according-
about that.
According to you go along the hex spines, it doesn't see. This is the thing. It does normally.
Oh, it's not.
It's a
Buildings
hex.
aren't.
It's a building hex. You can't see through it, but you have to actually go through the physical drawing of the building.
Okay. Sorry, I was
Yes.
distracted. I had kids yelling behind me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
E6
Yeah,
can
lock them in the
see him.
basement. Lock them in the basement.
I am in the basement.
Oh damn! Right. Okay. Don't do that then.
So yeah, I would definitely fire at Cherry if I were you.
yeah, I'll try and if I can damage him a bit more. That stack
Alright.
anyway.
So you know it's a +1. We've already figured that out already.
Yep.
Take that back. Take that back. It's a 0.
Oh, no reaction fire this time.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
No proximity. Yeah.
No proximity. Yeah, that's because it's not a reaction. Yeah.
Yep. All right. You still got the guys up. The one guy up above there, Rough. That's
So
left.
is that a 0 DRM?
It is. It's a 0.
Yeah.
Right. God, bugger. Right.
No, it would be it'd be a 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zero's
These are
not
what?
bad, dude. Zero's not
Yeah, I know.
bad. We're
At
talking
least
about
it's not
+1s.
not a minus or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. You got the guy in H8, the bottom guy, the full second squad.
Didn't I move? No, I no.
You
The guy-
just recovered the guy.
The guy on top recovered. He's
Yep.
done, but you've got the guy below him.
Right.
He's available to you.
Now then. I think, well, I could fire suppression fire down to E6. I could.
He's oh no, he didn't shoot at you when you recovered, so he
can't do anything.
he can't shoot at you unless you shoot at him. Like the one right across from you,
Yeah.
he didn't shoot at you when you recovered. So
Well, that's because he just recovered this. I couldn't because he hadn't done that activation.
you're right. This is part of this activation. So he's going to shoot at you right now. So if you shoot at him first,
I
he'll be
might get.
suppressed.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be suppressed.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good, Ralph. That's
Yeah.
exactly what you want to do.
Just because you're too near. What have I
Shoot
done?
before you're shot at.
Yeah. So he's going to fire.
There you go. And that's a 0.
And that's going to be a 0. Nope.
That's it,
Just
I
one.
think.
All right.
Oh, that's why that did that. Okay, that made sense. Okay. Okay, so then it's my reaction. So there's a couple things I can do. One is these guys are definitely going to fire back at you.
Well, we surmised that.
And so since it's reaction fire, I am suppressed though. I got to remember that one. So since I'm suppressed,
You're suppressed because I'm firing first. Is that? Well, I'm firing.
yes, because I have a marker on me.
Yeah.
So
You're
it's
not going to get proximity because you didn't move.
Oh, he didn't move. Okay, so it's going to be a 0.
-1.
-1. So put 2 -1s on that stack there in H8.
Because there's 2 units firing at me. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 units fire. So 2 -1s.
Markers. And how do we do the minus now? Is it control or something?
Shift. Yep.
And then we'll just clone that, I think. There we go.
And then
You can react, right? All these guys down in D8 fired.
yep. Let's go. First of all, we're gonna. I believe we can fire with this guy. Let me check line of sight. But I
You
believe
can.
we
You can. You can.
Yeah. Yep. Range of 3. Okay. Okay. So
You'll be a -2 on that shot.
-2. So I need a -2 on D8 rough. And then I'm going to take this guy here. He is going to fire, and that's going to be a -3.
Oh, which
Because
guy?
he's suppressed. The guy
Which
in
guy?
a D6.
The unsuppressed squad.
Yeah, the unsuppressed squad. Yes.
So
Okay,
that's
so
gonna-
wait. You're firing into the building.
Yeah.
So it's a 1 for your firepower.
Oh, it's okay. It's 2,
Mine-
so it's only a
my-
-2.
It's a minus. Yeah, it's a minus.
Oh wait, the building.
It's a +1 for your firepower. What's a
Yep.
building?
Building is -2.
-2. Suppression's a -3. Plus, yeah, it's a -2.
-2. Yeah. So another -2 on there, rough.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, it's all happening.
That's it.
What about your guy? What about Smith?
Smith, he can see everything. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, yeah.
I
So
don't know
first
if he
of
can
all,
see. I don't know if he can see H8 or not. He might be able to.
no, but he could definitely see D8, and they fired.
Mm-hmm.
So he can. So the third squad, Smith is by himself, and actually, yeah. So he's gonna. This guy's gonna move into there. And then- because he saw D8 fire, so he saw him do something.
Yep, for sure.
And I think Smith, I'm just going to keep there right now. But
Why don't you shoot?
because it's like not worth it.
Oh, all you gotta do is roll a 10, and it's worth it.
The thing is, it's a
How
sort
is
of
he firing
Leroy
with
Jenkins moment, isn't it? You're
D8?
just firing.
What is it? It's 8, and you're 5 away. That's a -3. Yeah, that's
I have
pretty rough.
I have
you
real quick nerd. I have a unsuppressed unit. That's who's firing. D8 did fire. Oh, it's. Oh,
I'll tell you what,
D8
have a
fired.
chat about it. Give me a couple of minutes, okay? The beer's kicking in. Hold on.
D8 fired. Yeah. Yeah. D8 fired. That's right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 on a range of 8. So that's a -3. That's a -5.
Yeah,
No,
that
I'm
kind of
not.
worked.
No. He's fine.
But what about the guy in? Oh no.
No,
That's
no.
true.
There's nobody there. So
Yep.
no, yeah. Okay. Murphy can activate because he's a leader, so he's going to maneuver. So he's going to go 1 and 2. So he's done.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, so we are all set to go there. So we're just going to end up going into fire resolution phase once Ruff gets back.
Yep. No assault, and then you'll do all your mortar stuff.
Yep. See if we can get him. And then unfortunately, I have to go get dinner for the kiddos. So
Yep.
remember the screaming I was saying?
Yep.
Where would you move? He said he would move Smith too. I don't know why. This turn. He can move 1 hex or 2 movement points, so he's going to be in the open. Why? I don't know why I would do that. I guess he could move into H5.
Because you're feeling
Yeah.
lucky, Tony. That's why.
Yeah,
I mean, he could move into H5 if you wanted
yeah,
him to.
that's pretty protect. Yeah. Okay. So I've done everything rough, so we're going to do fire resolution.
Right.
Okay, let's stop from top to bottom. Let's start from top to bottom. We'll start left to right. So rough, you're going ahead and roll 1 for H6. So it's a 0. So you need a 6 or greater.
With
anything.
nothing added on. Right. Here we go.
It's
Oh, God.
3. So that guy is safe. Ooh. And then I'm going to roll 2 -1s. So here we go.
It's 6
These
in.
I think, yeah, they're both 6s. Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
1 and a 4. So you're fine. So those are gone.
So, thank you.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for my 0.
Sorry, I have to clear them off because my OCD doesn't allow them to sit there and muck up the map.
Well, you hit a button and they go away. So
I know, but just get no.
Yeah.
So you've got a 0 again, and it's
Yep.
a 6. Is it the
6? Yes.
even though they're disrupted, it's a 6.
Yeah, it's still a 6. Yeah.
Right, 6 or more. Come on, guys. Is it just the one? It's only one unit firing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
No,
3.
no,
Yes.
3. Jeez.
Okay. And then I've got 2 -2s on you. Right, 2 -2s. Yep. 2 and a 1. So that's nothing.
Oh, they've got 7. They're pretty good.
Pretty ineffective fire.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll delete these for you, Ruff.
Thank you. Just get them off. Get them off. People think I'm bumpy.
Okay. So fire resolution is done. Assault resolution is next. Mortar fire. So basically, determine mortar recovery.
So to do this, let's just do them all since you guys haven't done them, right? So the first thing you do is you remove your red fire that you had for smoke and illumination markers. That's the first thing you do. Now you'll determine mortar recovery. So each going to roll a die. Tony, you need a 4 or less. Ruff, you need a 2 or less.
I got a 6.
7.
So neither of us got our
no mortar available.
No, and then you would go forward. Then you would go extension, but there's no extension in this. And then you would conduct fire mortar extension. You would go ahead and execute it again, but it wouldn't take effect until the next turn. So that's that. Time lapse.
Oh, no. Right.
Yeah. And Ruff, I don't know if you heard, but I have to go get the kiddos food. So
well, do you know what? Do you know what? 2 hours has gone like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've actually got a lot done too. There's a lot here. So
I know we were chatting at the beginning about updates and things, but that's just disappeared. Right.
Yep.
Let's find our time, Ruff.
Yep. Go on then.
You roll.
Oh, I roll. Right, here we go.
Yep, because you're the initiative player.
5.
5. So 3 more minutes. 1, 2, and 3. So we are on 16 minutes.
Of 32. You're halfway there.
Halfway.
So we're exactly halfway there. Okay, let me hit the cleanup button and voila, it's like magic. So
yeah,
it is magic.
I still prefer the real thing, but there we go. I'm getting better at it, and I'm getting more sort of au fait with it, and I think that helps my like of it, if you like, a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and the more you do, the more you use it, the better.
And also, I can play and chat to all you lovely peeps.
So
who we love.
You're
and
welcome.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Fred, you're welcome. And then also, you did way better, Ruff. Good game.
Yeah, thanks, Nerd. See, I'm learning. I've got some great. I've got
Right.
yourself, and I've got Mike, and even the guys in the chat, and Tony helped me out a bit. It's brilliant. But it is a great game, I think.
Here's a compliment for you, Mike. Excellent teaching. So I like having Mike because he does help out, and
he's laid back. What I don't like,
he
doesn't get all uptight. He's laid back. Even when I make,
I don't know if Mike can actually get uptight.
Well, even when I make mistakes, you get a sort of rough. Maybe you want to rethink.
No, should we be doing that?
Do you really want to do that? Yeah.
You
I have a
gotta have.
suggestion. Yeah, that's what he
You
says.
gotta have the compliments from the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Oh,
They've been
yes,
great.
these
They've
guys,
been great. Yeah, thank you so
Yeah,
much
so-
for spending your valuable time with us.
Now,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Don't you tell me you're going to play football or something
No,
next week? What are you doing?
I'm going to New York for the week.
Oh, so next week is out, yeah?
Yeah, next week is out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will be in New York. I was hoping to meet up with Dave, but he heard I was coming and decided to move to Indiana. So
Well, there you go.
You know,
I don't blame him.
I take that personally that he waited.
Well, look, I've left my Alki empties here. Look.
Oh, look at you.
But yeah, so no show next week. I am out of town. We are actually going to hit the wineries. This is a big wine region in this area, so we're going to hit that pretty hard. So luckily, my life should be a lot smoother after we get back. I don't have any more baseball.
Tony, this happens every summer. We're used to it now. You're out and about in the summer. We're used to it.
Yeah. This happens every summer, and then school starts up, and everything still goes with that. So, but I'm really enjoying the master's class I am taking right now, and so it's a lot of work, but it's all about the atomic bomb and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool, and the culture behind a lot of that. So it's been really cool. So, Mike, thanks as ever. Appreciate it.
Yep, boys.
Yeah, and then thank you everybody in the chat, and
thanks,
then
everyone.
Ruff.
Yeah.
And with that, I will say my fond farewell, and we will see you guys.
You're not the war room tomorrow.
I know.
In, so
so they'll have a guest host in, and then next Saturday is Iffy. I'm hoping to be home so I can jump on.
You're going to upset him.
I don't care. I should know early enough in the days to let you guys know if I won't be there or not. It just depends on what time we leave New York and what time we get home. So
that's fine.
Yeah. So
okay.
So
all right, man.
Well, I do like this. Whenever Mike goes,
I know
you did something wrong.
Have you noticed when he goes, I stop. Everything stops. I go quiet and I go, okay, what have I done? Yeah. Go on, speak. What I would say, Ruff, is that we'll finish this one when we get back. We'll set that up, and then I say we do some British way and do one of the scenarios. Oh, right, okay,
way.
Yeah.
So I know Joel did the module, so I know it's top notch. So whenever Joel does a module, he knows how to do a Vassal module. So
yeah, sounds good.
We'll do this. We'll do one of this, and then we'll go that, and then we'll continue on with whatever we want to play. So.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe some Men of Iron soon.
Yeah, we've got some
great
a suggestion. Somebody in the chat comments one of my videos. I think it was the live stream. I think it might have been the War Room or even this. They saw SPQR sitting on the shelf.
Oh, yep. Some great I definitely have to redo some rules rereading on that.
Yeah, me too. Sure. And he said, "What about you and Tony doing that?" So if anybody's got suggestions, we're open to it. If not, we'll just do what we like. So.
Which we're going to do anyways, to be honest with you. But most of that stuff we like anyways, so it's all pretty good. So, okay, with that, I'll talk to you guys later. Guys, have a good week, and I'll see you when I get back.
Thanks, everyone.
See you later.
Bye. Everybody.
Yeah.